Today, in this video, we shall have a brief overview of the Indian judicial system. We shall see the criminal side courts. So, there is a question for you. If someone asks you, what are the classes of criminal courts in India? What will be your answer? Your answer should be besides high courts and the courts constituted under any law. Like हम high courts को except high court, we have these four types of courts, criminal courts in India. First, Court of Sessions. Second, Judicial Magistrate of the first class. Third, Judicial Magistrate of the second class. And fourth, Executive Magistrate. Now let's move in our video. We have this chart. Here you can see there is the Supreme Court of India, which is known as the Apex Court of India. The Supreme Court has the authority to hear appeals and review cases of significant importance. Below Supreme Court, there is High Courts. Each state has a High Court, which has the appellate jurisdiction over criminal cases from the lower courts. So, below High Courts, there are Court of Sessions. Under Court of Sessions, there are several judicial magistrates. Now we shall see. I have in this diagram Judicial Magistrate first class, Judicial Magistrate second class, and Chief Judicial Magistrate. To understand this, let's move to a second diagram. Here is it. This rectangular shape is our country. Now let's divide this country into several states. We have these three states, and let's divide the states into divisions. Now, here is a trick. A division can be a district itself, or a division can be further divided into subdivisions. So, here is the state divided into three divisions. So, these three divisions can be further divided into subdivisions, or these three divisions can be districts. Now, in a district, the highest court is Court of Sessions. In a district, we have several judicial magistrates working. Now we have these five circles. The three small circles, judicial magistrate of second class. Now the name itself says that first class is in higher pedestal than the second class. So judicial magistrate of first class is having this area, this circled area, and other judicial magistrates having their respective area. So you can see that the district is in the safe hands of the judicial magistrates of different designations. Now, to understand the concept of chief judicial magistrate, let's have a hypothetical situation. Suppose this judicial magistrate of the first class are the students of your class. There are 15 students in your class, and the teacher comes and appoints one student as the monitor. So, among these 15 judicial magistrates of the first class, there will be one chief judicial magistrate. Now, the chief judicial magistrate has some work to be done. He will distribute the load of cases among his fellow judicial magistrate of the first classes and further. Where is the concept of executive magistrate? Now, the executive magistrate, they do not deal with the criminal trials directly, but focus on maintaining public order and safety. Their work is maintaining public order, law and order, taking preventive actions, licensing of the weapons to individuals, these kinds of things. To have a clear understanding, we shall again come back to this previous chart with some inclusion in it. Now, the judicial magistrate of the second class, as the name says, has the least power. He can give imprisonment up to 1 year or fine up to 10,000 rupees. Now, judicial magistrate of the first class has greater power than the second class. They can give imprisonment up to 3 years or fine up to 50,000. Again, chief judicial magistrate, who is the monitor in this case, this scenario, he has some greater power. He can give imprisonment up to 7 years and fine of any amount. Now, the Court of Sessions can pass any sentence. So, certainly they are dealing with serious matters. They can also give a death sentence, but it must be confirmed by the High Court of that state. Is it all clear? I think still there is some smoke remaining. Let's clear the smoke. Here is the examples which will clear everything. The judicial magistrate of the second class, first class, and the court of sessions. They have their powers to punish. They all have their powers to punish. But the second class will adjudicate the matters which are less serious. The less serious offenses, that means up to 1 year punishment. The examples are petty theft, small theft. Now, judicial magistrate of the first class, they deals with more serious offenses. Death caused by negligence, kidnapping, voluntarily causing grievous hurt by dangerous weapons. So these are certainly very serious offenses, more serious offenses. Now the Court of Sessions, they deal with grave offenses. Grave offenses, that means it has the gravity more than the previously mentioned offenses, like offenses against women, like rape, gang rape, then murder, dowry death. Kidnapping was punished, can be punished by judicial magistrate of the first class. But kidnapping in order to murder, it will be adjudicated by Court of Sessions. Now the court passes its order. Now if someone is not satisfied with the order, he will go for an appeal to the higher court. Here higher court before the Court of Sessions is High Court, and then to Supreme Court or the apex court of India. There is a question comes to mind that how the general public will know before which court she or he has to appear. You need not to worry. There is our CRPC, or which is the new Bnss. The ending of the Bnss has this kind of schedules. In this schedule first of this Bnss, we have offense mention. I give you an example. There is the offense of murder. The punishment will be death or imprisonment of life and fine. It is also mentioned. And there is a mention of by what court it will be tried. Murder will be tried by court of session. So you need not to worry. This was from me every video of criminal courts in India. I hope everything is clear. If you have any kind of doubt, ask me in the comment section. Please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.